Well, that's a lot worse than I remember. Well, time to clean up this mess. As you guys might have saw from a bunch of other people's videos and from FD, that was probably the worst drift event I've been a part of. Not on FD's fault, but yeah, just with weather and the wall, we got a mess. So, time to clean up and see what the damage is from Indiana. All right, you guys don't need to watch me clean out the trailer. Just got to clean it all out. It takes forever. If you want to be a pro driver and want to do this competition stuff, there's a lot behind the scenes you guys do not see, which I'm going to try to showcase on here. But yeah, I got a good hour and a half cleaning everything out, getting the canopies out. Just because they were wet when we put them away, should probably dry them up. But instead of dealing with all that right now, I'm going to do a damage report on the car. So, I don't know if you guys saw on my Instagram, we built a new bash bar, which this is a new bash bar we put in. What's up, pup? But yeah, the one that was in it got smoked. So it did its job. Gave us more room, but in return, destroyed some body panels. So we're going to have to patch up the trunk. It's not terrible. It's the two corners, which probably just going to stay like that for Vegas, because I'm sure this thing's going to get destroyed in Vegas. And we only have one more round for this car. But really, it was all body panels. So I caught this side going over the finish line, following Stewart. Shout out Stewart. Josh Stewart's a hell of a driver. Had to put it on his door and just drove it too hard. So hit the wall, final zone, chasing him. Did none of this in the lead run. Did this all in the chase. And then I hit the wall on entry. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, which we're going to get to it in a later video. That bolt right there for the tow arm, I actually snapped the bolt off. So on entry, touch to the wall with the wheel. That's what the blue is for. I guess that was off the wall. But touched the wheel on the wall on entry, snapped that bolt, and had active tow my whole chase run.
To his line there after the bank here, but look at Stewart here. Oh, looks like
tapped.
Yeah, okay.
Tapped out the gate
tapped in there.
initiation.
That's gonna be the crux of the situation here. One's off, so we can see that initiation. Boom, he hugged that wall. That's his motto there. He just squeezed a little too hard.
It's just dumb mistake on my part. Is what it is. Made a lot of damage, but got more of these. It's like a taillight bracket slash trunk bracket. Got another one to put on over there. Got to clean all this up, do a bunch of body work just to kind of make it look half decent for Vegas. But really, damage-wise, we really need to check out this axle, which we'll do at Maryland Motor Works. Check out the knuckle. I think I'm just going to replace the knuckle and have that be a spare. We have 3 sets of knuckles from SRD, from Matt and the guys from Synergy Race Development. So we'll probably put that on. And then, yeah, just kind of go over the rear end of this car. The front end seemed fine. But something that we were dealing with, which I'm not going to show in this video, but when you start it up, it makes noise for the power steering. Pop the hood here. So I think either the rack or that power steering pump is going bad, which is a turn 1 power steering pump, which it's not turn 1's fault. It's actually kind of a Wagner kit fault. With this Wagner kit, you can see it's kind of crazy here. How close the pulley is to the crank, I can't oversize the crank pulley, or no, would it be undersized? I might be able to undersize the crank pulley. I don't know. It's spinning the power steering pump too fast. Now, what I mean by that is the pump is actually being overspun. I don't know what RPMs turn 1 wants, but I know we want to rev this car out to 7,500. I actually am only revving the car out to 6,800, and it's actually overspinning the pump. So there's certain RPMs that those pumps like, and this pump's actually been overspun already at 6,800. I want to go up to 75. The motor can handle it, the drivetrain can handle it. It'll be fine, but overspinning power steering pump can just ruin the power steering pump faster. So if you have a power steering pump, talk to the guys at, if it's Turn One or whoever company it is, and see what RPMs, and there's like a ratio, bunch of math. I'm not doing that now. All I know is it's overspinning it. So yeah, we don't know if we're only slightly overspinning it at 6,800. And maybe it's going bad. Maybe it's the rack from over centering a bunch of times. If you saw, my wheel was kind of flopping because we switched to new tie rods up front. But there's just some things we got to work out and test out before we go to Vegas in the front end of this thing. I thought I had it all fixed with the parent rods, but with the stock tie rods on this car. Now, the demo car still has the parent rods, still has the stock tie rods on them, but with the FD car, it's just there's a lot of grip and a lot of force in the front end, and actually the ball socket of the tie rod was actually getting blown out. So upgraded to the SRD. It's the Heims on both ends, the thicker tie rods, which I'll show in a clip here right now. But they work great for this, but I think it's just putting too much force on the steering rack. I don't know. Something's going on with the front end, so we're going to have to fix that out. And yeah, probably go testing before Vegas to see if that's fixed. But we'll get a new power steering pump. Just a bunch of little things that, heck, I only did, 9 laps of practice and I did 11 laps total. This car was fully running perfectly fine before we got to Indiana. Now it's a full mess. So I'm going to spend more time in the shop again, just in one day working on the car than I did actually driving the thing. That's part of it. That's part of drifting. It's part of competition drifting, especially at the FD level. I mean, there's a lot behind the scenes that you do not see us do. That's across the board with all drivers. It takes a lot to do this, especially with 2 cars, especially with all the events I'm going to. It is what it is, but that's why we're going to start this whole YouTube stuff and posting videos and showcasing what we're doing and how much stress we go through just to compete at a high level. So yeah, we'll fix all this stuff up. But yeah, that's the damage report to FD Indy. Besides the rain and the wall, I'm not going to really get into the wall. I mean, my name is Wall Hug, so I like walls. Do I feel like there should have been more of a runoff? Yes. Do I get why the wall was there? Yes. But my personal opinion is they could have had more of a runoff. Yes, we would have still hit the wall, but you wouldn't have hit it as fast. So, for example, Corey Talaska, he hit the wall head on. But if he had another 10 feet to slow down, would he have still hit the wall? Yes. Would he have hit it 10 miles an hour slower and it would have been maybe just the bash bar? Possibly. You never know. Could the wall be moved back, make more damage? I don't know. That's why I'm just the driver and I'm not the guy, setting up the track. So the wall's the wall. It is what it is. We hit 2 completely different walls than the walls people were complaining about, and I just have as much damage as everybody else. Less than a lot. I know a lot of people are fully rebuilding cars, and I'm just doing body work and replacing some parts. So not too terrible, but bad points day out in Indy. That also sucks, but is what it is. That's drifting. I don't know how to word it. Someone asked me, they're like, man, how do you keep going? How do you keep doing this? I mean, we only do 4 events in FD, and I spend months and months and months working on the car. I don't know, all the lows. I mean, that one high of getting your win and trying to podium and try to be on that top step, it succeeds all the hard work and all the days in the shop. And I have a good team behind me. The guys at Maryland Motorworks, Jesse, my spotter. There's people like Peg Leg Fab and Jason that help me out. That it really makes it all worth it. And those guys really helped me out getting both of these cars up and running to go to these events. So, anyways, bad points day, a lot of rain, a lot of damage. Probably my worst ever drift event I've ever been a part of as a fan and as a competitor. But, you have that some days. So, thanks for watching. There's the update. I want to get back to tearing apart the trailer, which you guys probably don't want to see. We're going to try to get some sim stuff going. So one positive thing came from Indy. I got a Sim Magic wheel. So getting rid of all my Fanatec stuff and switching to Sim Magic, and hopefully, putting some sim content out because I need to practice some chase runs. So thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. Keep following along for all the crazy stuff we've been doing with these Mustangs.